Hi, good morning to you. It's July 1st, 2011 here from Lennoxtown in Scotland, and we've reached a new month, folks, and throughout the rest of this month we're going to be pushing into the midpoint of summer. And what we're finding is, folks, the pattern continues to be relatively unsettled, in the sense that you've got a pretty speedy ridge trough situation across the UK, and that's been dominant for the past several weeks now, where there's not really a lockdown in the pattern, whether it be an unsettled one like we've seen at the second point of last summer, where we had very good persistent warm weather through much of May and June, and then it almost turned on a dime, and July and August and into September was a washout last year. That was a dominant lockdown pattern. Well, of course, we've seen the very, very hot weather, the record-breaking heat across places like Moscow and all across Russia and Eastern Europe. That was a lockdown pattern, as I say. We were under the influence of a pretty strong trough all of that period for a good month and a half or so. And certainly this summer is different in the sense that we've got a more progressive pattern, and it has been the case. And interestingly enough, we've got surface high pressure as well as borderline upper level high pressure as well across the UK. So although we're seeing reasonably mild conditions, it could be a lot worse with temperatures up into the 21, 22 Celsius range across London. That's low 70s. And even across Scotland, if you go outside, you get away with a t-shirt. It isn't particularly cool indeed. The cloud cover builds during the daytime. The reason being is, folks, we've got cooler air in the upper levels of the atmosphere, indicative of a cooler source of high pressure. That cooler air in the upper levels of the atmosphere, as the ground heats up during the daytime, you see the clouds increase in the skies, and then those heavy showers, some of them thundery, start to kick off. Over the coming days, folks, we've got high pressure then rebuilding in the upper levels of the atmosphere. You raise the temperatures in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. That then seals off that the atmosphere's ability to produce cloud cover when you lower the lapse rate. That is the lapse rate being a measure of temperature decrease from the surface to the upper levels, and when you really drop off and the temperature isn't as vastly contrasting, then the atmosphere can't produce the cloud cover. The coming days we've got warmer temperatures. We've got the pushing 21 Celsius in Glasgow on Sunday, Monday, and perhaps the mid to upper 20s across the southeast of England into the early part of next week. I'm going to show you a few things here, folks. First of all, this is the European upper level pattern, and you can see here the trough across kind of Scotland and the north of England. You've got slightly warmer heights in the 850 millibar level. That's around 3,000 to 4,000 feet, or 5,000 feet, should I say, in the above the surface. And when you start to see warmer temperatures at this level, it then shows you where the atmosphere will be capped, therefore sunnier and warmer at the surface. You can see here, as I said to you, that this is the upper level pattern. And this here, folks, is the GFS surface map. And as you can see here, although we've got a trough in the upper levels of the atmosphere across Scotland, we actually do have surface high pressure. And what that's doing is it's allowing temperatures to kind of heat up at the surface. Not particularly strong, but it is warmer than it could be. And combine the surface high pressure that's allowing the temperatures to warm at the surface with the upper level trough higher in the atmosphere. That's why we're seeing the showers build up as the day goes on, because you've got a pretty, a higher lapse rate, as I've explained before. Pretty strong surface trough as well as an upper level trough across the North Atlantic. And we've also got some lower pressure here at the surface across anywhere from Germany eastwards. And that's going to be continuing to spark pretty heavy rainfall and unsettled conditions. Temperatures, yep, in the low to mid-20s there, but you can really expect that at this time of year. It really should be the case. And what I'm going to show you is, folks, we're going to look ahead at 24 hours from now. And you can see here The surface high pressure actually builds, this is 24 hours from now, surface high pressure is building across the UK. So we're holding on to the warm surface conditions, and really all we need, folks, now, I'm going to click onto the upper level map for the next 24 hours. So this is Saturday, so this is tomorrow. You can see here that the upper level environment is trying to warm up. They're trying to get warmer air at that 5,000 foot level. So combine this along with the higher surface pressure, that shows you that the temperatures are going to start to rise. And as well as start to rise, the atmosphere is going to become more settled. So therefore we're not going to see quite the same amount of cloud cover. We're also not going to see the type of rainfall that we're seeing looking ahead at 48 hours. That's the upper level pattern. Warmer conditions, like I said, are trying to build across the UK. So we're seeing warmer conditions at the surface as well. This is 48 hours, so this is for Sunday. And this is where we could be seeing temperatures into the mid-20s for like portions of London, Gravesend and Kent, your typical hotspots in the UK, East Anglia, that's including Norfolk and Suffolk. High pressure at the surface, high pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere. So we're going to be seeing into the start of next week, folks, warmer conditions, but the trough does appear to try and get back in here again by to the mid to latter part of next week. So the pattern is continue to be progressive, and I'm going to do a video later on, hopefully today, talking about the pattern through the rest of this month and into August, and what I believe could be happening. So I'm going to give you a revised forecast for the summer, hopefully later today, and I'll share the ideas that I've got then. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a terrific Friday. We're now reached the 1st of July, so I'm sure many are planning to go away on holiday soon. But stay tuned, lots of information to come. Bye for now.